Waltham High to a new episode of Hawk Talk Weekly. I'm Mackenzie Babstock.
And I'm Sean Ventura. If you're looking for a job, check out the job board on the first floor in front of the freshman house office.
Tori and Noah caught up with students around the school about job opportunities and job board. Let's see what they got.
This week, Ryan, Noah, and I caught up with Miss DeLeon and some other students to check out Waltham's job board.
Hi everybody, it's Mrs. DeLeon checking in from the School to Career office. I wanted to talk to everybody about a couple things today. The first is the Waltham High School job board, which is located right in front of room 128 on the first floor by the freshman house office. So if you're looking for a job, that's a great place to start. We get emails constantly from employers looking to hire high school students, and the information is all posted on flyers with how to apply and information about the job, pay rate, all the good stuff. So come by and check it out. If you have any questions, you can always come and see me. I am in room 118A, which is actually directly across from the freshman house, and pretty soon we're actually going to be having a new job specialist here at the high school, and they'll be handling and processing work permits and really getting the job board up and running. So we're not exactly sure who that's going to be just yet, but stay tuned to find out. But in the meantime, if you have any job-related questions, certainly come and see me again in 118A. Or if you're looking for a work permit, you need to see Mr. Doyle in the English office.
Where do you work?
Marshall's.
Plato's Closet.
I work at Park and Rec, so I work at the hockey rink in the winter and then summer camp in the summer.
Market Basket.
Sapphire Salon.
Starbucks.
I work at Raj.
How long have you been working there for?
A couple of months.
Like a year and a half.
Probably like 8 months.
3 years now.
The summer camp was this year, so I'm going into my senior year, and the hockey rink was going into my freshman year.
Roughly about 16 months.
6 months. I've been working there for almost a year.
And what's your favorite thing about your job?
I'm working with clothes, and that I get to work with kids at both places, so I see them everywhere and in different environments.
I just love threading my eyebrows and making people's day.
I get free drinks and free food.
It's like a clothing store, so I'm surrounded by clothes and I love shopping. So basically when I work, I'm like also shopping at the same time, so I love it.
Nothing. I mean, at least I get to be with Sandra.
There is no favorite thing about my job.
So I also wanted to check in about the co-op and internship opportunities for the students that are in the vocational programs. So some of you don't know actually that we have 10 Chapter 74 state-approved vocational programs here at Waltham High School. And they're available pretty much free of charge for anybody that's interested. Going through the programs, we have automotive technology, we have automotive collision, which you repair the outside of cars that have been in an accident. We have metal fabrication and welding, carpentry, electrical, electronics, culinary arts, early childhood education, graphic communications, and TV broadcasting. So all of those programs are available to any Waltham High School student interested in those career pathways. As part of that, you actually, in your junior and senior year, have the opportunity to participate in either the co-op or internship program, which I oversee along with the teachers, where you can actually get paid during the school day to go out and work in a job in your desired field. So for TV broadcasting, for example, we could work to get you a job at the local Channel 8 station or some of the news stations around here. Great opportunity. You can leave actually the school building and go to work whenever you're scheduled for your vocational class. Wish more students would take advantage of this, so come and talk to me if you're interested. Thanks.
The job board is located in front of the freshman house office. Back to you in the studio.
Good job, guys. Students, make sure to check out the job board for great opportunities.
This week, our Teacher of the Week is Mr. Lovett. Sean and Courtney caught up with Mr. Lovett and found out more about him and his contribution to Waltham High.
This week, our Teacher of the Week is Mr. Lovett. We caught up with him to find out his role in the high school and the community. Let's check it out.
I attended Boston College and I majored in history and secondary education. I actually had, so there's a lot of teachers in my family. my mom and my sister are both teachers and grandparents and aunts and uncles. So education's been a big part in my family. It's not what I originally wanted to do. Then I had a really good experience in my AP US history class in high school, and I had a teacher that had a really big impact on me and my development as a student. And my life, and he kind of pushed me and challenged me, and had a really big impact on me. And that's it inspired me to want to go into teaching and try to make a similar impact on students. So I teach U.S. History 1 and Modern World History. I really like the sense of community. I have great students. I think all the faculty is great. I've had really good conversations with people. One thing that I will say I think is awesome is the passion of the students, that students are so involved, and it's in all sorts of things, whether it's DT, Music Express, Music Unlimited, sports, even clubs or work after school. I think everyone just goes into it 110%, which I really appreciate and I think is really valuable. And it speaks to the diversity in the school too, which is something that I think is great, that there are students with so many different interests and so many different passions, and they go all out, and they're more than just students, that they have lives beyond school, and they explore those interests in those different activities. So I'm also I'm an assistant coach for the JV baseball team, and I'm the freshman boys basketball coach. So trying to get involved. And I was part of the One School, One Story committee last year, and the readathon and choosing the book that we read this past year. So I try to get involved as much as I can. Probably something in sports. The other side of my family, a lot of them are athletic trainers. So I'd probably go into sports medicine, being an athletic trainer, working with sports teams. That's something I'm also passionate about. So if I wasn't in education, I'd probably do that.
Thank you, Mr. Lovett, and congratulations. Back to Sean in the studio.
Congratulations, Mr. Lovett. Don't forget, Student Santa Day is December 22nd, and make sure to donate money to our A-Block classes.
Matt and I put together a segment about Student Santa and found out more about this generous event. Let's check it out. Christmas is just around the corner, which means Student Santa is in full swing. For the past 2 weeks, homerooms and sports teams have been collecting money to get gifts for the less fortunate families around Waltham. On Thursday, December 22nd, this very auditorium will be filled with Christmas spirit and wrapped gifts. We caught up with the people who run and started this generous program. What is your role in Student Santa?
We organize a lot of stuff along with Student Council. We play a huge role in setting up a lot of the things that go out to each of the classrooms, including the confirmation slips and which classes, which organizations, and which clubs and whatnot get each kid. We organize all the things that go out, and we also partake in buying a lot of the presents, putting up posters around the school. So really just organizing a lot of the program.
We kind of help out behind the scenes. We, wrap the presents, buy the presents, send out, cut out the confirmation slips, making sure every A block and club knows what student they're buying for. So just kind of making sure it all goes smoothly.
What's your favorite part about being in Student Santa?
My favorite part is when we have Student Santa Day and we all go to the auditorium and you get to see all the gifts on the stage, because it's really awesome how much we can give to these kids.
I think just the sense of community of everyone coming together to support the kids, and I tutor at the elementary school, so it's great to see the kids excited for Christmas, and some of them being the ones who receive those gifts from us.
What should we expect from Student Santa this year?
Oh, nothing but the best. Every year it's been great, and it's only going to get better. This year will be the best because it's under my direction, so you can only expect the best. Other than that, like I said, it's always been great. You can always expect it will be great, but this year will be the best it's ever been.
Student Santa's going to be excellent this year. We have a ton of kids in the community who we're shopping for, so you can expect a really great sense of camaraderie and Christmas spirit throughout the whole month of December, throughout the whole school, and it's just amazing to see how generous people can be to people in need.
What's the best part about being able to help people during the holidays?
The best part is probably giving back, especially to those who can't, they don't get a lot during the holidays or they can't give to others. It's really nice to receive something on Christmas especially, and put a smile on a kid's face.
Just the sense of community everyone has for coming together and donating money, whether it's a small amount or a large amount, just seeing everyone come together for the greater spirit of Waltham.
Student Santa began way back in 1984, and it was started by the Student Council and the National Honor Society. And in that year, Mr. Goodwin, who used to be the director of the history department at the time, he was a teacher, and he was a student council advisor. I was a National Honor Society advisor, and we were looking for a project for Waltham High School. And Mr. Goodwin's wife was at the time a Brownie troop leader, and she happened to say to us, we buy, for 5 or 6 kids, we buy presents for underprivileged children at Christmas. And she said, why don't you do that at Waltham High School? So we did. And I think the first year we might have purchased gifts maybe for about 35 students and to 35 children, and now that's up to about 350. So the program has grown a lot over the years. The nice thing about this is every single child on our list is a real person right here in Waltham. It's completely a Waltham-based program that we run. And it's done through the other nice thing about it, it's all Waltham High School kids. So this is student run. The students collect the money in their A block classes, and then they go out and they purchase the gifts for a 10-year-old girl or an 8-year-old boy or whatever they happen to have. And we do it through local charities that give us they give us the codes of the different children we're buying for.
A big thanks to Mr. Cox and NHS for putting this wonderful program together. Don't forget to donate. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Christmas is right around the corner, and the Italian Club is delivering candygrams at all lunches, so make sure to buy one. Also, enjoy Christmas vacation starting the 23rd.
The Freshman Mentor Program is hosting gingerbread house making contest on December 14th at 2 p.m. in the library. All are welcome, and make sure to attend.
Senior year is filled with fun events. Coming up is a senior social on December 18th. Maddie and Ryan caught up with some students on the event. Let's check it out.
Senior Social is Sunday, December 18th, and we got to catch up with Mr. Cox and other seniors to see what we should expect from it.
What do you expect from Senior Social?
Senior Social will be a really good time. It's for any senior at Waltham High School. We've been doing it for 28 years now. It's over at the Payne Estate. It's always a great time. It's a chance for all the seniors to get together and celebrate the holidays and celebrate the beginning of vacation.
From what I've heard, like you get dressed up. It's kind of like semi, but for seniors, I guess.
I expect all my classmates to show up, and music, dancing, food, and a lot of fun.
I expect my classmates to go and have a good time. There's going to be music and dancing and really good food, so yeah.
To help others out, how would you describe semi-formal?
Semi-formal, I'd say for boys, it's dress pants, it's a dress shirt, a tie, it could be a sweater, it could be a jacket. For girls, it's not a prom, but girls seem to know how to dress. It's look nice. It's a great opportunity just to get together with your classmates. It's not something you bring a date to or anything like that. It's just a holiday party for the senior class.
Okay.
Boys dress in like suits and girls dress in dresses, but not too dressy, like prom type, like a little bit less than that. Yeah.
Girls usually wear dresses. Guys, regular pants. Well, not like jeans. Or like khakis, that dress-up shirt. Not a tie, but you want to look presentable. And dress-up pants.
Boys probably like a nice shirt and nice pants. Girls maybe like a nice top or like blouse with a dress. Semi-formal is kind of all about that. So nothing too fancy, but yeah.
Why should seniors go?
I think seniors should go because they'll have a great time. There's excellent food there. It's a full buffet. There's a DJ. There's dancing. They'll be with their classmates. I'm sure it's something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So it's really one of the first senior activities for the senior class. And we come back after the Christmas vacation, after the holiday break, and we're only 4 or 5 months till graduation. So it's kind of the beginning of a lot of nice events for the senior class.
Because it's like a great experience. It's our last year. You want to have fun, It's just something else to do. Make your high school year memorable, It's something to do, fun.
I think it's a great opportunity to get to know people that we've never talked to, especially like those people who are like shy and stuff. I think it's a great opportunity for us to get to know each other.
Sounds fun. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. It seems like senior year is really fun.
Jonathan and John caught up with Miss Pike on Hour of Code. Let's see what they got.
We caught up with Miss Pike and some students about Hour of Code.
So the Hour of Code is a national initiative that during Computer Science Ed Week, which is December 5th through 11th, students all over the nation are participating in an Hour of Code. And the idea is that if you just try 1 hour, hopefully it'll get you excited or integrated about it. And there's students from kindergarten all the way through seniors who are participating in it all over the world. So for the Hour of Code, there's many different activities that you can do. There's one on Minecraft, there's one about Star Wars, there's one about Angry Birds. There's like 100 different activities that you can choose from. So a couple teachers are choosing which activity they want their students to do, and we have a lot of classrooms that are participating in it. So there's been a couple of science and math teachers who have their classes that are participating in it. So I've seen sophomores, I've seen juniors, I've seen biology classes, I have my computer science classes, there's geometry classes that are participating, so pretty much anyone can do it. Their teacher just had to sign up for it. And anyone can do it at home too, you just have to go to hourofcode.org. We also have a Girls Who Code Club, so that's just for girls. So if any girl's interested in continuing their coding, they can come by after school to room 242 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
For me, I know coding was never really a big idea in my life until I took the Hour of Code in a math class, and I saw what you can do and how much you can create, and I was really blown away. And each time I saw code, it made me a little bit more interesting until I'm now at my senior year, 3 years later since I did the Hour of Code, and now I want to code for the rest of my life, so I think that's a pretty cool thing. So the classes run in a way where it kind of teaches you, it's like you have to crawl before you can walk. So you learn to be able to do coding and do basic things, and you slowly build on top of that. I think this is kind of the best way you can learn coding for beginners that don't understand computers, because being thrown into like raw coding and not blocks can be awfully scary for a lot of people, especially people that don't know, like, this is what I want to do. So I believe this class has run amazing.
Thank you, Miss Pike and Thomas Richard. Back to you in the studio.
Nice job, guys. This month's CTE Students of the Month are Calvin Goodell Solano from the Auto Shop and John Corbett from Carpentry. Brett and Lauren caught up with Kelvin, our CTE Student of the Month. Let's see what they got.
Each month, CTE selects a Student of the Month in recognition of their hard work and determination. This month's selection was Kelvin Goodell Solano. Let's check it out.
What's your favorite part about having Kelvin in class?
Kelvin in class is a pleasure. A lot of my students can be very noisy, and he brings a calm to the classroom. He's quiet.
What made him worthy enough for this recognition?
It was very easy, actually, because I asked the class who they thought should be Student of the Month, and they all said Kelvin, so it made it easy.
What's your favorite part about working on cars?
I like working on exhaust systems. I feel like the job's easier and it's more fun to do, and you can do it yourself without relying on others.
Has this class taught you a lot? If so, what?
Yes, this class has taught me a lot. I came in with not knowing anything, and now I know mostly a lot of things, but I still have a lot to learn.
What's your favorite thing that you were taught?
Probably to learn how to use a grinder machine, so that way I don't burn myself, or I can shape stuff without asking others.
Do you plan on carrying through with this as an occupation when you're older?
Yes, I do. I plan to attend either New England Tech or UTI for a future career in automotive.
Thank you to the automotive program and Kelvin. Keep up the great work. Back to you guys in the studio.
Congratulations, Kelvin and John. This week, John, Jesse, and Devin put together a comedy segment. Let's check it out.
This week, we asked students in the hallways some trick questions. Here they are. A rooster laid an egg on top of a barn roof. Which way did it roll?
Barn roofs are flat. It didn't roll.
Down.
Forward?
Forward. Same months have 31 days, some have 30 days. How many have 28 days?
February, dog.
1. 3.
None.
All of them. What goes up and down but remains in the same place?
A car.
Escalator. A unicorn.
An elevator.
Escalator. What has a head and a tail but no body?
Me? I don't know, man.
A quarter.
I have no idea.
A
coin.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
As many 10 times, bro.
10 times.
10 times?
Infinite?
Once.
If there are 12 fish and half of them drown, how many are there?
6.
Fish don't drown.
All of them. Fish don't drown.
12 fish can't drown.
All of them. Because they can't drown.
Thanks for watching Trick Questions on Hawk Talk Weekly. See you next week.
Good segment, guys. Those are some tricky questions.
That's all I have for this week. Enjoy the holidays. I'm Sean Montero.
And I'm Mackenzie Babstock.
Have a good day. Go Hawks.